Dogs have some fun. We were talking about people getting into problems on the roadways, and there's a lot of people who are being nice and helping each other out. And you ran into that firsthand tonight.
Yeah, long story short, I have a two-wheel drive SUV I bought many years ago. But that being said, I got helped on the way into work this afternoon. And not only that, after that, they helped dig me out and then make sure I got home and had to dig me out again. So like the young lady in the story, I too was one of those folks that have been stuck twice today. Not four, but at least twice. So I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Rodney Roper, Isaac England, and his friend Stuart over at God's Bible College for all the assistance today and help getting me on air this afternoon and tonight, in fact. So let's talk about what's happening moving forward outside, okay? We've got a few flurries still left over, but all in all, you know, the snow shower activity, the accumulating impactful snow has come to an end. It's more about settling into this deep freeze for the next couple of days, okay? Temperatures outside tonight are generally in the low to mid 20s. Now, the key to the forecast the next couple of nights will be if we can clear the cloud cover out of here. Remember, the cloud cover acts like a little bit of a blanket and tends to keep us insulated. But if we lose the cloud cover with deep snow cover on the ground, temperatures will fall like a rock, especially as winds begin to kind of calm a little bit. And in fact, we're seeing that tonight. The winds have come down just a little bit out there. There's still a little bit of a breeze. When you look at wind chills, most of us are generally feeling like we're on either side of 15 at the moment. Again, winds have relaxed some, so that wind chill not as low as it was even, let's say, earlier today. But I certainly don't think we're out of the woods yet, and in respects to dangerous cold coming up the next couple of days. So if you're up first thing in the morning, you got to shovel that car out, for example. Wind chills are likely to hover on either side of 0 as you head out the door, because I do think for at least a few hours late tonight, we'll clear skies up, and that will allow temperatures to fall pretty quickly. Okay, snowfall totals again. Most of us somewhere in the 8 to 10 range. We did have a few locations that topped out in excess of 10 with some reports closer to 11 around the tri-state. This is the biggest snowfall, at least 2-day snowfall. When you combine those totals, those are 2-day totals there since about 2008. So an impactful, significant snowstorm for our region. So as we look ahead, what to expect, we're into the deep freeze. In fact, when I say deep freeze, we probably won't make it above freezing through the weekend. And it's entirely possible we may not climb above freezing actually until next week. So the snow that's on the ground is not going anywhere. And I just discussed how temperatures could get to 0 or even below. And well, for those of you that are excited about winter out there, we are locked into a January cold winter pattern in which I think at least through the middle of the month, there's more snow opportunities and it's going to be pretty cold outside. So here's the deep freeze. Look at this, our normal high close to 40, nowhere even close to that through the end of the week. Again, not even above freezing. So right now, 24 officially here in Cincinnati. There's that wind out of the north at 13. So you can see on Futurecast, cloud cover tries to clear up tonight. You know, it's going to be tricky with the clouds as they will have a big impact on overnight lows. Tomorrow, I think cloud cover thins. We'll see some rays of sun out there. That's all that's going to help clear some of those roads because the temperatures won't be of any assistance. And basically the story is the same all week. Whatever night we clear up, temperatures will get close to 0 by morning. So I think some clearing tonight. I did bring us up a little bit more simply because I think the clouds are pretty stubborn out there, but they should clear for a few hours before morning. Tomorrow's a frigid day with intermittent cloud cover, as you see here, only into the low to mid 20s for highs. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. So again, overnight lows are cloud dependent. If we don't have clouds, we're below 0. 2 times, I think, our best chances, maybe Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and then I keep a close eye on Thursday night, Friday morning, as I think that for sure will be a night in which skies clear up, and we're likely to get to 0 in most areas, probably even below. And there's your snow chances. Friday night into Saturday, Mike and Cherie. At this point, it's several days out, but I certainly think we could pick up a couple of inches to add to the 8 to 10 that's already on the ground.
All right, appreciate it.